Hi, I'm Amy Schumaker Bliss, and I'm pleased to collaborate with Everything Brass to bring you a video today about coming back to playing after taking a long time off. You see, I have a little bit of experience in this area. I've had 2 kids, and you might not have thought about it, but every time a brass playing mom has a kid, she takes some time off for her maternity leave and then builds everything back up again. So I've done it twice, and I'd like to share some tips and tricks that I've come up with after talking with several of my brass playing mom friends. First, the first day you go back to playing, that's awesome. Think about playing to remind yourself about how much you love playing. Play some hymns, play a folk song, maybe some long tones, and then put the horn away. Don't overdo it. You'll want to go back to playing exactly how you did before, and it's not going to happen. Next, the next day, try to add 5 minutes on to that warm-up that you did the previous day. Maybe add some lip slurs in. Once you go adding 5 minutes per day for a few days, maybe when you get up to 25 minutes or a half hour, split that time and have some in the morning and some in the afternoon. This will allow you to expand both of those sessions by 5 minutes each time and build up your endurance faster. Next, let's talk about the goals that you should be setting during this time. Your first goals should be very short-term goals, maybe 1 or 2 days in the future. Maybe you set a goal to increase your practice time by maybe 5 minutes each day. Think about your midterm goals. Do you want to get to the point at the end of your first week that you can split your practice sessions into 2? Into the morning and afternoon practice sessions that we talked about? Do you want to get to the point after a week that you can play your favorite folk song a little bit softer than you could this week? Next, think about your long-term goals, a month, maybe 2 months out, where you want to be in terms of building back up. You will feel probably that you haven't built back up for much longer than others will say that you sound just fine. You might feel a month or 2 out that you still aren't back to where you were before, even though people are saying that you sound like you're back. Don't be surprised if your piano and pianissimo dynamics are the last to return. They were for me both times. The control at the very quiet dynamics really were the last thing that came back for me. So be nice to yourself on that. Lastly, take this time to try to improve your playing. You have an opportunity here to come back better than ever. So try replacing those bad habits with good habits. Analyze your posture, your embouchure, your tone, and try to come back better than ever. In this journey of building up your endurance again, if you want to send me your goals on Facebook to remain accountable, go for it. You can find me at Amy Schumaker Bliss Euphonium on Facebook, and I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for listening.